Admissions Office at 996-6511.
Dakota Wesleyan University, just the place to start your winning future.
Give your barn, granary, or any farm building a new, clean look with strong panel steel from Ethan Co-op Lumber. Why paint or replace broken, weathered wood when you can give your buildings a more durable, better-looking exterior with strong panel galvanized or colored steel? Give your buildings a great new look and the durability to stand up to the elements with strong panel galvanized or colored steel from Ethan Co-op Lumber in Ethan. Call Ethan Co-op Lumber at 227-4224 for free estimates on all your building needs in Ethan.
The Toshiba facility in Mitchell is a part of a much bigger picture. In fact, Toshiba America in Mitchell is a part of a worldwide effort in excellence. The management and employees at Mitchell Toshiba believe that athletics also are only a part of a much bigger picture. The competition, sportsmanship, and friendships developed through athletics can be applied to all aspects of our life. Toshiba America of Mitchell salutes the players and fans.
Steve Lotak of Widener. Craig Mattox of Brandon Valley.
The leading scorers in that first game, won by the A-Stars, 105-102.
Scott Montgomery of Elkin. Mike Jurdy of Grand Duel. Don Lighthall, foul. Palmquist. Travis Hughes. Steve Lotak. Craig Mattox. Doug Miller. Okay, we have 5 in the final now, and 5 finalists. Hughes, Lotak, Miller, Jurdy, and Mattox are in the final. Hughes and Stanley County. Steve Lotak of Widener. Doug Miller. Mike Jurdy. Second go around, Hughes. Low attack. Miller. Shirley. Maddox. Third time around, Hughes. Journey. Maddox. Give a hand. And the winner, Doug Miller, Sturgis. Come forward with Doug Miller. We have a plaque to present to Doug. If you'd like to come center court, thank you. Give him a hand, Paul. Free throw circle. Craig Maddox, number 40 of Brandon Valley. Jeff Boer, number 20 of Brookings. Brent Cole, number 44 of Huron. Brent Seaton, number 32 of Mitchell. And Jason Schwan, number 22 of Sioux Falls, Washington. And now your starters at one forward, 6'4" from Brandon Valley, number 30, Brian Morlock. The other forward, 6'3" from Sturgis, number 34, Doug Miller. At center, 6'7", number 42 from Brookings, Pete Leiperman. At one guard, a 5'9" Aberdeen Central Eagle, Jeff Mack, number 24. And at the other guard, 6'1" from Mitchell, Darren Jacobson. And the starters for the Class AA All-Stars this time. Chad Bergen, number 31 of Millbank. Jason Stahl, number 11 of Freeman. Jeff DeSpigler, number 21 of Webster. Rick Hellwig, number 35 of Sisseton. And Heath Marshall, number 15 from D. Smith. The officials for the second ball game, Mr. Gene Struck, Mr. Jim Johnson.
And Gene Struck will be the officials for our second All-Star game here. I guess it was interesting, Dan Sabers, the way basically He did it all on his own
Yep.
for the Montrose Booster
Yep.
Club. That's a lot of work for one individual to go ahead and try to obtain telephone numbers and get everybody here, but he did an outstanding
Well,
job.
it is a lot of work, and he did a great job in getting players. I mean, there's not too many that he missed any place from around the state of South Dakota.
So it'll be Pete Leiferman from Brookings against Chad Bergren from Millbank to jump it up as Gene Struck will throw it up, and we're underway in the second All-Star game. It comes to the Double-A All-Stars. Doug Miller with the basketball gives off to Jeff Mack from Aberdeen Central. On the wing to Morlock. His 17-footer is short. Rebound by Miller. He puts it up and scores. There is the inside play of the Class AA All-Stars right off the bat as Doug Miller on the offensive rebound.
Boy, he can really get off the floor. He was a good 6 inches over the rim that time, just jumping straight up at it.
Here's the Class A All-Stars Bergren at the free throw line. Back out on top to Marshall. Inside, here's Hellwig. Dishes off to Stahl, up off the glass, and an out, no good. And Miller with the rebound. Outlets to Jacobson. Jacobson to Morlock. 15-footer on the baseline. Good. That's quickly 4-0 for the Double-A All-Stars.
Well, there's no lack of speed, is there, on that Double-A team either? We talk about they got pretty good size, but they all like to get up and down the floor, too.
Well, Coach Brian McDermott has the 5 players that did not start the first game are starting this game. A shot put up by Bergwin was no good. Morlock brings it up. He's going to be stopped there, double team. Now out to Jeff Mack. Cross court Miller for 3, and that's short. Tipped in by Morlock. So Morlock with 4 points, and it's 6-0. We've just played a minute. The Spiegler out front. Trouble, gets the ball to Bergwin. Free throw line, looks down low. This is Hellwig. Hellwig has the ball slapped away. It's going to be picked up by Miller of the Class AA All-Stars. Out to Morlock, and Morlock will give back to Miller. 6-0. Miller to Jeff Mack of the state AA champion Aberdeen Central Golden Eagles. To Jacobson on the wing. Penetrates. Stopped. Gives off to Morlock. Baseline jumper. In and out. No good. There's Miller with the rebound. Shot up. No good. And the Class A All-Stars on the run. De Spiegler from Webster. Stops and goes. Puts it up off the glass. Good. Good stop and go move by De Spiegler to get by Mack.
Excellent move. Gave a little fake to his left, slowed it down, and then put on the speed and went all the way to the bucket.
Here's Darren Jacobson. Up over Marshall to score 2. Darren Jacobson from hometown Mitchell. And it's 8-2 with 8 minutes to go in quarter number 1. Marshall penetrates, gives off to De Spiegler in the baseline. Shot up is short. De Spiegler follows his own shot, puts the shot up, blocked by Leiferman. And the Class AA All-Stars on the run. Here's Miller to Jacobson. Lays it up and good. Nice pass, Doug Miller.
You know, Doug Miller, he didn't make All-State in football. He's a heck of a good football player for Sturgis as well. And there was talk in the at the basketball tournament that making the all-tournament team there was a little bit of a plus for him because maybe he was a little bit overlooked during the football season.
I think there was some talk he might plan on going to South Dakota State to play football.
Yep. And the thing there is, too, you know, Steve, being out west, a lot of the people who vote on the All-Staters, they don't get a chance to see them, so you got to feel for them a little bit there.
Here's a lob inside as Brian McDermott has cleared his bench, and the 5 players sitting on it are back in the game. A shot by McDonald was no good. Leiferman, Mack for 3. It is off the back of the rim, no good. Rebound by Betelgeuse. He wants to run, and he's going to throw it over the head of Donnie Godel on the wing. So now Lochek, Betelgeuse, Hughes, Godel, and McDonald are in for the Class A All-Stars. It is 10-2, the Class AA. Morlock on the wing from the right side for 3. Back of the rim, no good. Lochek with the rebound. Outlet to Hughes for Stanley County. He's going to put the ball up, short, and we got a whistle. And Leiferman's going to pick up a foul over the back. So that's the first foul of the game on Pete Leiferman of Brookings.
And that was a good move, too, into the lane by Travis Hughes. He showed us some good stuff in that first game, too. 6'3" forward, averaged 23 points a game this season.
Here's Lochek off the glass, no good. Rebound by Leiferman. So McDonald looking to put the ball up more here in this game than he did in the first game. Miller for 3, that's short. So the AA All-Stars 3 times down the floor from 3-point range. Betelgeuse to McDonald, top of the key, into Lochek on the baseline right side. Back to McDonald, looking for Godel. Gets Mack up off his feet, puts the 8-footer up, good. Donnie Godel for 2, it's 10-4.
You got to credit Jason McDonald. He's really looking for the assists, really looking the side of the lanes to see who's open, throwing that ball out.
Leiferman for 3.
Lynn Frederick wouldn't let him do that. Huh?
No, he wouldn't. But Leiferman showed he could hit the 3-pointer on the right wing. This is a shot put up by Hughes, no good. Rebound by Jacobson, and he wants to run. Crosses the timeline. The free throw line, dishes off Miller, puts up a shot, and he's going to be fouled by Hughes. Hughes of Stanley County will pick up the foul. That'll be Travis Hughes' first personal foul.
Speaking of Lynn Frederick, coach of Brookings, he's sitting right down here below us. He got a kick out of that three-pointer by Life.
Well, I'd be disappointed if Lynn wouldn't be here with two of his players here. Doug Miller for Sturgis. And you remember Sturgis being down 17-0 after the first quarter against Brookings?
Great comeback.
His free throw is good. And then having the lead at 54-53 with under a minute to go.
And actually had a chance to win the ball game in the final seconds, but turned it over. Lost the ball out of bounds.
5 seconds. Miller makes both free throws. He's got 4, and it's 15-4. Morlock, Jacobson, and Miller with 4, and Pete Leiferman with 3 in the three-point basket. Godel to McDonald. He'll put up a 16-footer. That's off the back of the rim. Morlock with the rebound, gives it off to Mack. And Jeff Mack from Aberdeen Central is going to take it in all the way, and the shot no good, and rebound by Hughes, and he wants to bring up the floor. It's 3-on-3. Hughes all the way. Dipsy-do, no good. He's going to be fouled by Leiferman, and that'll be Leiferman's second foul. Hughes shows good body control when he goes inside the lane.
He's got some nice moves as he goes through there. He's going to be a good college-type ball player. You know, at 6'3", he can play a guard because he can handle the ball, but yet he's big enough. He's going to cause people a lot of trouble if they post him up down low. It's going to be tough to handle.
Shot up, no good. For Travis Hughes from Stanley County, averaged 23 points a game as we have our first substitution for the Class AA All-Stars, and it will be Craig Maddox in for Leiferman. The shot no good. We're going to have a jump ball between Miller and Betelgeuse as they tied up on the missed free throw. So Hughes missed both free throws. Now a couple more substitutions as Bergen's going to check in for Lotek, and Marshall will check in for Betelgeuse. McDonald to throw it in underneath their own basket. In the corner to Bergen. This is Marshall on the left wing. Now to Godel out top. Bergen free throw line. Trying to look inside for McDonald. Ball loose. Saved by Marshall. On the right side wing. Here's Bergen from three-point land. Top of the key. No good. Jacobson with the rebound.
Well, the A-Stars team got about as much size as they can put in out there now with McDonald and Bergen, and they know they're getting hurt underneath the basket.
We didn't see that much in the B All-Star game with Bergen and McDonald on the floor at the same time. As the pass was trying to get inside to Jacobson, but Jacobson couldn't come up with it, and now we got substitutions for the Class AA All-Stars. Brent Hone from Huron, Brent Seaton from Mitchell, Jeff Boer from Brookings, Jason Swan from Sioux Falls, Washington, along with Craig Maddox, who'd come in for Pete Leiferman.
Well, Jason Swan wasn't afraid to put him up from 3 during the regular season. He's had a field day
All-Star game.
Yeah.
Bergen at the free throw line. Trying to look down low. This is Stahl from Freeman for 3, and he puts it in. Jason Stahl hits his first three-pointer. It's 15-7, the Class AA. Jason Swan against Godel, cut off. Boer, free throw line, jumper, off the back of the rim, no good. Rebound by Stahl. Stahl, up the right side, shot is going to be good, and he's fouled. Jason Stahl drove the lane, the basket counts. He's got 5 quick points for the Class A All-Stars.
Well, I'm sure that makes Jason happy. He had a couple of shots that he missed in that first game that he normally wouldn't, I think, but he's coming on here nicely down the second one. That was a great shot. He had to lean way back because he had a man cutting across in front of him, and now he hits the free throw rather to complete the three-pointer.
Well, it was 15-4, but 6 straight points by Jason Stahl cuts the lead to 15-10. Seaton on the left wing to Jason Swan. Here's an 18-footer, in and out, no good. McDonald with the rebound. And he'll give it off to Marshall from DeSmith. He's going to put up a three-pointer. No one came out to get him, and he bangs it on the right side.
The A's are on fire right now.
Well, they only gave him 2. Heath Marshall looked like 3 from our angle.
Yeah, it did.
Here's Craig Maddox. Shot in and out, no good. And the Class A All-Stars on the run. Marshall on the right wing, gives back out to Godel. Cross-court pass, Stahl. He'll put up a 23-footer. That's no good, and there's Maddox from Brennan Valley with the rebound. Outlet to Boer from Brookings. Behind the back dribble. Seaton, baseline, cut off. Inside Maddox, dishes off Hone. Nice pass. Brent Hone for 2 from the assist from Craig Maddox.
Maddox could easily taken the jumper. He was only about 5-6 feet in front, but he just tipped it down low there to Hone for the easy lay-in.
Donnie Godel will be fouled by Brent Seaton. And Godel will go to the line to shoot 2. So Seaton picks up his first.
Foul number 32, Brent Seaton, is first.
As McDonald will now go out of the lineup. And coming in, Rick Helwig for the Class A All-Stars. Godel had 14 in the first game, and the free throw is no good. As we said, the A All-Stars beat the B All-Stars in their first game, 105 to 102. Godel, second free throw is good, and Godel with 3 points in the ball game. It's 17 to 13 in favor of the Class AA All-Stars. Swan penetrates, gets by Godel, puts up the shot, no good. Ball loose underneath, and last touched by the Class A All-Stars.
Steve might just mention, well, we got a break. There is going to be an MVP award for all 3 of these classes. They're going to hand out 2 of them, I understand, at halftime of this game, or for sure the B will be handed out at halftime, then the other one following this contest here.
Brent Hone found himself alone underneath the basket on the inbounds pass from Boer. He's got 4. It's 19 to 13. Class A, here's a lob inside, tipped away, but saved by Marshall. Godel for 3 on the left side, front of the rim, no good. Boer with the rebound. Jeff Boer headed for South Dakota State and up the floor. Boer penetrates, puts up the 12-footer. That's no good. There's Hone with the rebound. He's going to be fouled by Godel as he reached in and tried to knock the ball away from him. So Godel will pick up his first.
Steve, I don't know if the fact that Hone is a second-team All-Stater was a surprise to some people or not. I think people that saw him play enough realized what he can do for Huron. He had some games that weren't that great. He only averaged 13 points per ball game, but he can certainly hit the boards extremely well.
Well, I know because we followed Mitchell all throughout the course of the year. He didn't really have a good game in both games that he played against the Mitchell Colonels.
He isn't the type of guy that's going to control the game or anything of that sort, but he's going to give you a steady night with the rebounds and the points each time out.
Well, Hone misses both of his free throws. That's still 19 to 13, 2:50 to go. Godel for 3 from the top of the key, no good. Bergen there for the tip-in. Bergen, his first 2 points. It's 19 to 15. The Class AA All-Stars. Maddox, ball loose inside, and there's Godel with the quick hands and the steal. Bergen, at 6'6", tries to get it to Stahl, but the pass is stolen away by Brent Seaton to Mitchell. Seaton up the floor, free throw line, jumper is no good, but Maddox with the rebound puts it up and scores. Craig Maddox, his first 2, it's 21-15. Donnie Godel being guarded by Swan. Up the left side, a whistle. And a foul, I believe, going to be called on Jason Swan as Doug Miller checks in for the Class AA All-Stars. And the foul is going to be on Swan, his first. And DeSpiegler is going to check in for Godel for the Class A All-Stars. Here's Stahl. Shot up, no good. Rebound by Hone. And really right now for the Class AA All-Stars, really no point guard on the club. Boer on the right wing. Now to Swan, top of the key. To Miller, back on the right wing, trying to look inside. Bounce pass, tried to get to Boer, but he was going the other way to set a pick that's stolen away by Stahl. So Rick Helwig drives the lane, puts up a shot that is short, rebound by Swan. And the Class AA All-Stars on the run. Swan, free throw line jumper, in and out, no good. And rebound by Marshall from DeSmit. And we're on the run again with 90 seconds to go. Nice pass to Spiegler, blocked by Hone.
Oh, he come flying through that time. Great block by Brent Hone of Huron.
I can't recall the point guard for Sioux Falls, Washington. Legal.
John Legal?
Yeah. Jason Swan, the off guard. This is Stahl from the right side. Three-pointer, good. Jason Stahl with 9. And Boer behind the back dribble to get around Stahl, and Stahl tripped him. And he'll be called for the foul. Because you look out there with Swan, and then there's Boer, because they had Jeff Holm, Will Ellerbrook.
Yep. Well, same holds true for Jacobson with Tom Shields being the point guard. Right. You don't have one guy that's really the ball handler out front.
There's Brent Hone, got an inside pass and up off the glass. He's got 6 to lead the Class AA All-Stars. I guess really the only point guard would be Jeff Mack as Bergen loses the ball out of hand. Because brought the ball up the floor for Aberdeen Central. Right now, he's on the bench.
Well, our first game tonight kind of went similar to this. Scoring was in the low 20s as we are here now with a minute to go in the quarter, 23-18. But then it really started to heat up in the second half. They really got to going, and we ended up, of course, in the 100-point category, both squads.
Oh, reverse pivot by Swan, and he ran right into Hone, into Betelgeuse. He'll put up a shot. Miller fouled him, but Jocko was kind of trailing the play, and Betelgeuse has his first 2 points. We're at 40 seconds to go. It's 23-20. Jason Swan got a nose job right on the elbow of Brent Hone. Brent Seaton shot up no good, and Bergen with the rebound. And the ball almost knocked away by Hone, but in the hands of Hughes. Travis Hughes in the ball game, being guarded by Miller. Hughes back out, Betelgeuse, top of the key, inside Bergman, up over Hone, shot short, rebound by Swan. 15 seconds to go. Swan drives the right side, left-handed running hook, right, good. Swan, the hook shot on the right side of the lane for 2. 4 seconds, 3, Bergen for 3, it is good at the buzzer. Chad Bergen for 3. And that's the end of the first quarter. 25-23 in favor of the Class AA All-Stars. We'll be back in 1 minute.
Local DeKalb Pfizer dealer today for further details on these products.
We're back here at the Corn Palace in the 3-class shootout as Jacobson puts up a shot that's no good. And Travis Hughes gives off to DeSpiegler. His short shot no good. Leiferman with the rebound. Ball knocked away from him to Hughes, and he'll score off the glass. Travis Hughes, his first 2. That's 25-25. We're tied. Morlock back to Jacobson. Inside to Maddox. He finds himself all alone for 2. Craig Maddox with 4 from the nice assist from Jacobson. And it's the AA up by 2, 27-25. Betelgeuse drives, cut off, back out to DeSpiegler. Drives Elf Mack, puts up the shot, good. DeSpiegler for 2. He's now got 4, and we're tied again at 27. There's a ball going to be thrown away. At one point, Tim, it was 15-4 in favor of the Class AA All-Stars, but since that time, it's been 23-12. Class A.
It almost looked like the A All-Stars came out in slow gear, you know, after having to play that whole first game. But now they're getting into it again. They're getting loose.
DeSpiegler with the basketball. Chad Lotek drives the lane, puts up a shot too hard. There's Betelgeuse with the rebound. He'll put it up, partially blocked by Leiferman. Lotek Wagner will put it up and score. Lotek for his first 2, and they've done a good job in that series on the offensive boards. The Class A All-Stars, their first lead of the game, 29-27. Morlock for 3. It's good. From the top of the key. Morlock now with 7. And they regain the lead. Betelgeuse comes right back. His 3-pointer no good. And knocked out of bounds by Lotek. And it's Class AA basketball.
Well, we talked about the inside advantage one way or the other. Right now, we're within 1 rebound of each other. So both teams very even underneath the basket.
Jeff Mack of Aberdeen Central on the right side. To Morlock. Looking inside to Leiferman. Here's Maddox, top of the key. 3-pointer, yes. Craig Maddox. He's got 7. And Maddox at 6'6", showing the range. On the wing, down inside to McDonald. Gets around. Leiferman blocked by Maddox. Nice play by Craig Maddox. Gets a 3 and then comes back and blocks McDonald. Jacobson on the drive. His shot up off the glass, no good. We've got an offensive foul on Darren Jacobson.
Well, I guess Jason McDonald found out there that when he's going up against guys his size, he's going to have to get that ball way up in the air. He just kind of gave it a little push without really jumping and sending it to the basket. It was stuffed right back at him.
We've seen Brennan Valley play about 4 times this year. Maddox can get up off the floor. Mack guards DeSpiegler. He puts up a 3-pointer. That's short. There's Betelgeuse with the hard rebound. Back out to Hughes. Top of the key. Gets around to pick around Mack. Puts up the shot. Good. Travis Hughes with 4. And it's 33-31, the AA. Mack inside. Leiferman puts up a shot. He's going to be fouled by Betelgeuse reaching in. And Betelgeuse will pick up his first. So Leiferman with 3 in the ball game on a 3-pointer on the right side. It was not a shooting foul, so Jacobson to throw it in. Looking inside, there's Leiferman all alone. Got around to pick and score. Got a pick inside the lane and came around it, and Jacobson found him all alone underneath. the basket. Here's McDonald again. Turnaround jumper from about 6. No good. Jacobson with the rebound. He wants to run. Jake, crossover dribble, puts it up. No good. Too hard, but he's going to be fouled. Nice crossover dribble by Jacobson.
You kind of tell he had his mind made up. He was
going to the hole.
Yep, he was going for it that time. He put on that little burst of speed out near the free throw line.
Jacobson will average 14 points for the Class AA runner-up Mitchell Colonels this year. At the line to shoot 2. Jake's got 4 in the game. Free throw good. Jacobson, the leading free throw shooter in the ball club for the Mitchell Colonels, makes his first one. 36-31. The AA with 7:05 to go in the half. Jake makes his second. He's got 6. Godel from Winter against Jeff Mack. This is Helwig. Back Donnie Godel. Three-pointer, top of the key, good. Donnie Godel. Jeff Mack left him alone for an instant, and Godel buried it from three-point land, top of the key. Leiferman right side baseline. Cut off. Gonna put up the shot anyway, off the glass, no good. Rebound by Helwig. And here come the Class A All-Stars. This is Bergen. Right side baseline jumper, rolls around, no good. Morlock with the rebound, knocked out of his hands by Stahl from Freeman. So the Class A All-Stars hanging in here in the first half. Jeff Mack across the timeline. Mack to Morlock. Now Leiferman, three-pointer, top of the key, good! Boy, is Lynn Frederick smiling on that play.
Yep.
Godel penetrates, cut off by Jacobson. Now here's Marshall, three-point lane, shot no good, tipped up no good. There's Stahl from Freeman. His shot up too hard, Leiferman with the rebound. So Pete Leiferman with 2 3-point baskets. Now Mack from Aberdeen for 3. That's short. Jacobson with the rebound. Will get Berggren up off his feet, and he's going to be called for the foul. So Chad Bergen with the foul. That'll be his first. So Pete Leiferman, the tallest player for the Class AA All-Stars at 6'7", showing his range with 2 3-point bombs here tonight.
Gary Munson sitting down to our right. I suppose he didn't like this too much. He didn't like those three-pointers.
Jake will miss his first free throw.
Munson says, what, a center? Threw 2 3-point baskets already? Can't be.
Yes. Jacobson makes the second free throw. He's now got 7. Leiferman leads the Class AA with 8. Marshall to Godel on the right wing. Stopped there by Jacobson. Now cross court. Here's Stahl for 3 on the wing. Short. Leiferman with the rebound. Ball tipped away from him by Marshall. There's Helwig. Back to Marshall. Gets Jacobson up off his feet, and he's going to be called for the foul. Marshall got Jacobson up off his feet, and I think Jake was going to try to swat that one in the seats.
Well, we're seeing a lot of that here. You know, you're taking chances you normally wouldn't in a regular game, but you want to get up there and do something spectacular, I guess. You can take home the hardware, that MVP trophy.
So Marshall, the free throw that is no good, and rebound to Morlock. And Morlock trying to get it to Jacobson, will throw it away. In the ball game right now, Jason Stahl leads the A All-Stars with 8. Then Donnie Godel and Chad Bergen with 6. Jeff DeSpiegler with 4. And DeSpiegler with the basketball right now. Reverse pivot around Mack. Inside, here's Bergman. Around Leiferman, shot is short. Bergman gets his own rebound. Reverse shot up and good.
He beat both Leiferman and Maddox. That was a nice move by Chad Bergen that time. He was at the side of the lane, really didn't know what to do with it, and decided to go underneath for the reverse. Great shot.
Now Bergen with 8. Morlock for 3 from the right side. Off the rim, no good. Bergen with the rebound. Out to Godel. Crosses the timeline. Ooh, behind the back pass, stolen away by Mack. Mack is going to take it all the way, puts it up, is going to be blocked and fouled by, I believe, DeSpiegler. And yes, he is, as we get wholesale substitutions on both sides.
AA All-Stars bringing in pretty much their first unit back in there, or their second unit, I should say, back in the ball game now all together, except for Jeff Mack, who's at the free throw line, and he'll go out after the free throws.
Now Brent Seaton, Jason Swan, Brent Hone, Jeff Boer are back in for the AA, as Mack will shoot 2. And makes his free throw. We've seen Jeff Mack make free throws before for Aberdeen Central.
Yep.
Made 9 out of 10 free throws in the championship game against the Mitchell Colonels. And their 54-47 win. And right on course, Mack makes both free throws, his first 2 points of the game. And Doug Miller is going to check in. It's 43-36, the AA over the A with 4:50 to go in the first half. Bergwijn, shot up, he rolls around, no good. Boer with the rebound. Johnston letting him play underneath. And this one, Miller for 3 on the left side, off the rim, no good. Brent Seaton with the rebound. He's going to drive against Bergwijn, shot up and blocked by Betelgeuse, but he's going to be called for a 2-shot foul. Betelgeuse with his second foul, and Brent Seaton will go to the line to shoot 2 for the AA.
Well, Betelgeuse had the good ball game in the first one here tonight. 17 points, and that led the A squad. Chad Bergen, the center, was next with 16 points as Seaton's first free throw comes off left side, no good. They had 7 players in double figures, did the A All-Stars. 105-102. They beat the B All-Stars in our opening game tonight.
Seaton makes the second free throw. He's got 1. So Jeff Boer is the only AA All-Star who has not scored here tonight. Boer guarding Travis Hughes. Now Donnie Godel for 3. That's good. Donnie Godel, a fine-looking player from Winter. Has 9 in the game. Swan, nobody picks him up, puts up the jumper from the right side free throw line area. It's good. And Swan's got 4. Godel to Hughes, the top of the key. Now Betelgeuse drives inside the lane, puts up the shot, gets his own rebound. And that's no good. Still being tipped up, and Boer. Ball knocked away by Betelgeuse and the AA.
Boy, Betelgeuse's working, I'll tell you that. He didn't get the shots to go down, but he was in there with the rebounds on both sides of the basket. Just couldn't get the ball to fall.
Now Chad Lotek is going to check in for Bergman for the A. Jason Swan, left side. Now on the wing to Miller. Looking inside, can't get it to Boer. Here's Seaton, comes around to pick, puts up the 18-footer, good. Brent Seaton with his first basket. He's got 3, 48-39, the AA. Travis Hughes dishes off to the Spiegler. Shot from the baseline, will roll back behind the backboard and go out of bounds. So 3:30 to go.
The AA starting to show their first signs of maybe pulling out in front here by just a little bit.
Jason Swan stole out front by Betelgeuse. He's going to have a breakaway layup, and he'll score. Betelgeuse now with 4.
I thought maybe we were going to see it that time. He had about a 4-step lead on everybody, but he didn't want to go with the jam. Maybe he's feeling a little bit tired there. Second game for him.
Brent Hone drives the baseline, puts up the shot over Lotek, and good. Hone with 8. It's 50-41. Well, there's no doubt the AA is going to reach the 100 figure in this game.
Yep.
Godel going to look, get the ball to Hughes, drives the baseline, going to be fouled by Boer. Jeff Boer will pick up his first. Now Travis Hughes, the 6'3 senior from Stanley County, will go to the line. He's got 4 points here in the night. As Jason Stahl will check in. And Betelgeuse will go out for Brian McDermott, who was coaching the A, and Bob Olson from Northern coaching the AA. As Hughes' free throw is good, he's got 5. Hughes' second free throw is also good. He's got 6. It is 50-43.
A's didn't shoot very good free throws. 13-21 in the first game tonight.
Jason Swan just inside the 3-point line at the top of the key. And Swan now with 6. 52-43, the AA up by 9. Hughes out front. Godel for 3 on the wing. Good. Donnie Godel with 12. He's got the hot hand for the A. Jeff Boer. Inside, Miller now on the wing. Right side, puts up a shot. Going to be short. There's Godel with the rebound. He's going to bring up the floor. Finds Hellwig all alone, puts it up. Blocked by Miller, but they're going to give it offensive goaltending. Rick Hellwig with his first 2 points and a nice assist by Godel. And Hellwig with 2. So only Jason McDonald has not scored for the A All-Stars. Seaton gives to Swan. being guarded by Godel. They find Boer alone. He puts up the shot in the air to score on the right side baseline. So Boer with 2, and now everybody in the double A is in the scorebook. Godel, ball swiped away from Swan, gets it back. Here's Stahl for 3 in the corner, no good. Lotek blocked by Hone.
Great block by Hone, because Lotek never even brought it down. He was up in the air, tried to put it back in, and Hone was that quick to get up there and slap that ball out of bounds at the sideline.
Brent Hone's second block of the game. Charlie Hughes drives, given off to Hellwig, and that ball goes off his hands and out of bounds. So, excuse me,
I was going to say, you were talking about Donnie Godel earlier, and I mentioned at the beginning, I don't know if everybody was with us, but he holds 9 different school records at Winter this year. He was an 84% free throw shooter as well.
Hughes on the drive for the A, no good, and Boer there with the rebound. Tries to get it outlet to Swan. He does. Top of the key. Inside the shot up good. Jason Swan. Swan now with 8. And there are 3 players with 8 points apiece for the double A. Godel off to Stahl. He likes the 3-pointer. Got it. Jason Stahl. He's got 12. He and Godel have 12 apiece.
Stahl's played a good game, although in the first game he had 10 points, but as you said, he missed a few open shots. Now he's banging them in.
How about Brent Seaton? You don't want to put your head down in this game, Tim.
No.
Seaton with 5. It's 58-51. Godel comes around the right side. Stop there. Nice pass to Bergen inside the lane and scores.
Beautiful.
A no-look pass by Godel into Bergen, and Bergen with 10. And we're going to have a pushing foul inside on Bergen against Hone. And he'll go to the line to shoot the bonus with 37 seconds to go.
Well, Bob Olson, who's coaching against Godel, couldn't help but get a little bit of a smile on his face on that last pass, because he knows he'll have him next year to work with. He's not going to hurt Northern any, I'll tell you that.
Not at all. It'll be interesting to see when you take the program and look to see where some of these guys will end up next fall. SDIC, NCC. Seaton, Hone missed the free throw. Seaton shot up no good. There is Doug Miller. His shot no good. Gets his own rebound and scores 4 times. And the double A scores with Doug Miller, who now has 6. We got a blocking foul in the backcourt against Boer, against Travis Hughes. So Hughes from Stanley County will go to the free throw line at 60-53.
So you think we're going to hit 100?
I'll put a bet on that one.
Take the overs here tonight.
Yeah, that's right. We should have put a count on that, over. About 240.
Right.
Hughes' free throw is good. He's got 7. And the second free throw is good. You think they want to hold for 1 shot with 22 seconds to go?
They may want to, but can they? Is the question.
Boy, if you had a 15-second clock, you might not even use it in a game like this.
Right.
Swan, he's not going to hold for 1. In and out, no good. Tipped in by Seaton, I believe. Okay, they'll give it to Seaton. He's got 7. 8 seconds. Godel on the drive. Ball tipped away. It goes out of bounds, and it's going to be a basketball with 4 seconds to go, right in front of the double A bench. 62-55. Godel to throw it in. Gives it into Hellwig, and it's knocked out of bounds in the corner with 3 seconds to go. So 3 seconds. Godel to throw it in, and Godel to Stahl for 3. Blocked by Seaton, and that's the end of the first half. 62-55 in favor of the double A.
All defense, all the way. Entertaining half of basketball again here. The double A leading by 7 points. Now, coming up at halftime, I believe we're going to have our most valuable player of the B game tonight announced, and we'll let you know. In fact, maybe try and get a couple of words with him, whoever it might be. So stay with us, and we'll come back and check some of the scoring here for you, too, at halftime. The score, 62-55. Double A All-Stars are out in front. We'll be back after.
Average 18 points, 8 rebounds, and 2 assists per game while playing for South Shore this past season. Congratulations, Paul.
Double A, and it'll be Donnie Godel, George Betelune, Jason Stahl, Chad Bergen, and Rick Hellwig for the A as we start the second half. And Stahl free throw line. Dishes off to Betelgeuse in the left wing. Inside, Hellwig from Sisseton. Cross-court pass, Stahl. Here's a long three-pointer. That's good. So Jason Stahl with 15 points to lead all scorers. He showed fine range here this afternoon. Jacobson drives, puts it up and good. Darren Jacobson with 10 to lead the double-A. Nice crossover dribble inside the lane. He's got 10, as we said. Here's Betelgeuse. Goes inside the lane, puts up the shot too hard off the glass, and Leiferman with the rebound. Outlets to Jeff Mack. Mack on the left wing, bounce pass to Maddox, and knocked out of his hands by Stahl. So Jacobson will throw it in underneath their own basket. Jacobson, bounce pass to Maddox, baseline jumper, good. So Maddox now with 9, and it's 66-58, the double-A up by 8. Jacobson, there's a lob inside to Hellwig, and he's going to put the shot up over Maddox. Hellwig with 4. Hellwig, a 6'2 senior, second team, Class A All-Stater from Sisseton. Jacobson out front, being guarded by Bellion. Pass on the wing. Here's Morlock on the left side. Now in the corner to Jacobson. Jacobson looking inside. Ball tipped away into the hands of Stahl. Stahl outlets to Godel. Godel puts up the shot and scores. 14 for Godel, and the A is within 4. It's 66-62. Jacobson tipped away by Bergen into the hands of Betelgeuse. 3-on-1. Bergen up over Mack and scores. Chad Bergen with 12, and that 8-point lead's down to 2 at 66-64. Leiferman thought about the 3. Trying to look, finds Maddox, and he can't get the bounce pass as it goes right through his hands and out of bounds. So the A with the chance to tie. Hellwig on the right side. Jumper good, and the game is tied. Hellwig with 6, with 8 minutes to go. It's 66-66 in the third quarter. Back to Leiferman. Thought about driving on Bergen. Outside the three-point line. Stop, baseline, throws it way out on top to Morlock. Jeff Mack inside. Off-balance shot, off the glass, and good. Jeff Mack on the drive, off the glass. He's got 4. Godel to Stahl. Stahl, baseline jumper, good. So Jason Stahl and Donnie Godel leading the offensive punch for the A. Stahl with 17 here in the game. Leiferman for 3. Back of the rim, no good. Hard bounce to Maddox. Puts up the shot, off the glass, no good. Into the hands of Donnie Godel. Godel drives the lane, puts up the shot, and good. Godel with 16, and it's 70-68 in favor of the A. Second time the A's had a lead in the game, only by 2. Mack penetrates out to Leiferman. Leiferman for 3 again, short, and going to be knocked away. Ball is loose into the hands of Rick Hellwig. Hellwig finds Godel, and the shot going to be blocked by Leiferman. But a nice pass by Hellwig to find Godel inside the lane, but the ball was blocked by Leiferman. So Lotek into the game, along with Hughes, as Bergen and Hellwig will check out.
Steve, we're down courtside here.
Yes.
I'm going to try and get just a quick word from Doug Miller of Sturgis. Doug, you headed for South Dakota State, is that right? Football and basketball?
Yeah, I'm still not. I've signed a letter of intent, but I'm still looking at the Air Force Academy to go to. It's down to those 2, though.
Okay. Looks like they want you to go in. I'll let you go. We'll maybe talk to you later.
All right.
Doug Miller from Sturgis with us here on the bench. Steve will go back upstairs.
Okay. Jason Swan, Jeff Boer, Brent Seaton, Brett Hone, and Craig Maddox in the lineup. The double A down by 2 with 6:30 to go here in the third quarter. Maddox inside Brent Hone, and we're going to have an offensive foul called against Brent Hone as he crashed into Lotek. So Brent Hone will pick up his second. And as Tim mentioned, Doug Miller is going to check into the lineup for Craig Maddox. So Donnie Godel from Winter will bring the basketball up. Godel on the left wing to Hughes on the top of the key. Hughes to the left side. Back to Godel. Godel penetrates inside the lane, puts up a shot over Swan, no good. Ball loose into the hands of Godel. Shot blocked by Hone, but we're going to have a foul, I believe, on Brent Hone again. Yep, it'll be Hone, and he's quickly got 3 here. So Godel, who has 16 in the game, will shoot 2, and he makes the first one.
Steve, I've got Chad Bergen from Millbank here with me. Chad, a good game first one, and you're doing pretty well in the second one. You got any plans here going on to school now?
Not yet. I don't know where I'm going. I'm still looking at a few colleges around the area.
What do you think about this all-star format? Having a good time here tonight?
Oh, yeah, it's lots of fun.
Okay, thanks for talking with us. Chad Bergen of Millbank. Steve, back to you.
All right, Jason Swan buried a 3-pointer. And here's a steal by Boer. Here might be a dunk. Yes. Jeff Boer on a breakaway steal, and it's 73-72. Hughes on the drive off the glass and good. Travis Hughes with 10. And the A's lead 74-73, and Godel will knock the ball out of bounds. So substitutions for Brian McDermott as they lead by 1, 74-73, with 5.5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Miller is going to throw it in, out to Seaton, out front with the basketball. Now Swan for 3, and it's short. There's Miller with the rebound, and he's going to be fouled from behind by Hughes. Hughes picks up his second personal. So we've seen Jeff Boer do that before with the steal and a breakaway dunk. Boer trying to throw it in, gets it to Brent Seaton. Seaton now to Hone in the baseline. Hone's going to drive the lane, gives to Boer inside, and scores. Nice pass by Brent Hone as Jeff Boer gets his 6th point of the game. Charlie Hughes up over Boer. That's good. So Hughes with 12, Travis Hughes with 12, and Boer on the baseline. Now Seaton. He's going to try a 3-pointer, top of the key, good. And Brent Seaton in double figures with 10. Swan has 11, Seaton has 10, and Darren Jacobson has 10. Hughes for 3. That's off the back of the rim, no good. Swan with the rebound. So the 2 Mitchell kids in double figures with 10 apiece. Swan drives inside the lane, finds Miller all alone, puts up a shot, blocked by Hughes, and a foul. So Miller will go to the line to shoot 2.
Steve, you know, this is just an all-star game, and it maybe doesn't make any difference who wins, but I'll tell you what, being down by the AA bench, they're all clapping, screaming, come on, let's go get them. They want to win this ball game. I think maybe they'll be, you know, a little embarrassed if the A beats the AA here tonight.
Well, especially after they played the first game. But Doug Miller will go to the line to shoot 2, and Miller with 6. As Tim mentioned, South Dakota State or possibly the Air Force Academy as Miller makes his first free throw. He's got 7. I would say he probably came the farthest from Sturgis. And a shot up, no good. We're going to have a lane violation on the Spiegler as he stepped in the lane before Miller shot. And talking with Jim Sutherland from Black Hill State, he said he thought about coming to the game tonight, but once he got to Rapid City, the wind blew him all the way to Mitchell. The wind was blowing so bad out in the west part of the state, as what we saw this afternoon about 3:30. Miller makes the free throw. He's got 8. It's 80-76. Berggren. Ball knocked away by Swan into the hands of Seaton. Here's Swan. He's going to go, and the ball knocked out of his hands by Lotek as he was going to drive towards the basket. So Swan had Miller ahead of him, but he couldn't get him the basketball. Swan. Here's Miller. Back to Swan in the corner. Gets it inside. Hone. Puts the shot up and good. Brent Hone had good possession against Berggren and peeled him off. Here's Hellwig from the corner. That one is good. Hellwig with 8. And the AA's lead is only 4 at 82-78 with 4 minutes to go in the third quarter.
Steve, just talking with Dan Sabers down here at courtside, and they're estimating about 1,700 people here tonight. So I think that's a great turnout for this all-star game.
Great one for the first annual, as Seaton's shot is no good. Marshall with the rebound from DeSmit. He's on the run. 3-on-2 to Hellwood. Back to the trailer, Bergwijn. He loses the ball, but into the hands of Marshall. His shot no good. Hone with the rebound. DeSwan behind the back dribble. Free throw line in the corner. Seton puts a shot up over Lotek. No good. Ball loose in the lane. Here's Doug Miller. And the shot is good, but it is not going to count, I believe. As Betelgeuse. As Bergen's going to pick up his third foul. So Boer is going to throw the basketball in. Underneath his own basket. And they get it out to Seton. Top of the key. Now to Swan. Swan loses the ball. Stolen away by Betelgeuse. In the hands of Stahl. Stahl up over Miller. Blocked by Miller. And he's got the basketball. Now they want to run. Seton did not look for the pass from Miller. Now the ball goes out of bounds. Well, when you play with a player for the first time in your career in an all-star game, you're going to get passes like that.
Just a case of Miller didn't know how fast Brent Seton was or was not, and he just led him by a little bit too much.
So Betelgeuse on the wing. Way out top here, Stahl. Seton guarding him. Back to Betelgeuse on the wing. Inside Bergen. Gets around Hone. Puts up the shot and good. Bergen now with 14. It's 82-80. Boer for three from the wing. Hits the front of the rim, no good. Rebound by Stahl. Stahl. Free throw line stops to DeSpiegler on the wing for three. Good. How about Jeff DeSpiegler? His 7th point, 5, 6, and 7 points. They regain the lead at 83-82. The A's biggest lead of the game has been 2 points. A battle underneath between Hone and Berggren. His shot is short. And there's Bergen with the rebound. Stahl gives out to Marshall. Marshall, he's going to try for three. That's good. So a lot of long-range bombs is to be expected. And the biggest lead of the game for the A All-Stars at 86-82 with 2:12 to go here in the third quarter.
Steve, you got to like the way these A guys are coming out. They're tired. I mean, they are huffing and puffing coming over to the bench here as I stand behind them. But they're giving it all they got now. We've only got a quarter and 2 minutes to play. And they would love to pull this big upset here tonight.
I agree. Mack, Leiferman, Morlock, Jacobson, and Maddox are in for the double-A. Here's a pass inside as I think Bob Olson wants the double-A to go inside. I think the reason they let the A in the game is they're shooting a lot from the outside. Inside play a little bit stronger for the double-A. Mack out top. Here's Maddox. He's going to put up a 17-footer. That's no good. There's Pete Leiferman with the offensive rebound. He's in double figures with 10. It's 86-84, the A. Hellwood on the wing finds Betelgeuse. And we got a traveling call as Betelgeuse shuffled his feet as Leiferman came over to help. And the A, double A with the basketball, a chance to tie or go ahead with a three. Inside, Jacobson puts up a shot, good. Darren Jacobson posted up DeSpiegler, and we're tied at 86. Jacobson with 12. DeSpiegler. Now Betelgeuse on the wing. Drives past Leiferman, puts up the shot, and good. Betelgeuse with his 6th point of the game. They regain the lead at 88-86. Craig Maddox in the baseline. Tries to get it inside to Leiferman. Ball stolen away by Marshall. 2-on-1. Marshall to Spiegler. Lays it up. Blocked from behind by Maddox, but Jacobson got him on the arm. For Jacobson, that'll be his second. So, excuse me, that'll be Jacobson's third foul. And Jeff DeSpiegler will go to the line. He's got 7 points in the game. Under a minute to go in the third quarter.
Steve, I've got big Jason McDonald from Vermilion down here on the bench. That city of Vermilion still partying after that A championship, Jason?
It's settled down a little bit, but our community is pretty excited about the win.
Let me ask you about your future plans. Have you made any decisions about college ball?
I haven't made any decisions yet. I'm just kind of waiting for the coaching situation down at USD.
Okay, thanks for talking with us.
You bet.
Jason McDonald of Vermillion. Steve?
Here's a lob inside to Leiferman, and we're going to have a jump ball between Bettelyoon and Leiferman. And the possession arrow indicates it's the double-A basketball. So Jacobson to throw it in to Morlock. Baseline jumper, no good. Rebound to Jacobson. Jacobson outs to Mack on the wing, trying to get inside Leiferman. Triple team, and he's going to be fouled by Marshall as he called Leiferman on the arm.
Number 5, 15, Keith Marshall, his first.
I don't know, Tim, you might get a chance and talk to Jeff Boer about the state tournament and their loss to Mitchell in the semifinals. Get his reaction as Jacobson tips it in.
I think I'm going to get you down here and ask him about that loss to Mitchell.
Oh,
I don't want him to turn on me. He's a lot bigger than I am.
That's why I'm up here. Jacobson with the steal. He now has the basketball. Back to Morlock. Left-handed shot. Good. Morlock with 9. They regain the lead at 90 to 89. There's 12 seconds to go. Stahl is double teamed. Puts up a shot. No good. Mack with the ball with 7 seconds. He crosses the timeline. 4. Bounce pass. Morlock. Baseline jumper. Good with 1 second. Brian Morlock with 1 second to go gives the double-A a 3-point lead as we go into the fourth quarter. We'll be back in 1 minute.
Masonite siding. Select from several popular colors. Installation crews and a warranty are all part of Ethan Co-op Lumber's services. Call Ethan Co-op Lumber at 227-4224 for free estimates on your siding needs at Ethan Co-op Lumber in Ethan.
Now we're back at the Corn Palace. Morlock, who had tried the three-pointer, missed it, got the ball back, tried it again. That's no good. Ball is loose on the floor. Jacobson picks it up, gives it to Leiferman, and he's going to be fouled. So Leiferman gets the basket, and the foul goes to Bettelyoon from Pine Ridge. George Bettelyoon, Jason McDonald, Donnie Godel, Travis Hughes. First-team All-Staters for the Class A. And Leiferman's free throw is good. Leiferman with 13. Leiferman was a second-team All-Stater. Brent Hone, second team. Jeff Boer and Doug Miller, first team. And Jason Swan, second team. The 3 first-teamers for the Class AA All-Stars. 3 juniors. They can't play in this tournament. Here's a drive on the baseline by Hughes, and he's going to be fouled by Maddox.
Steve, I'm down here with our own KP duty, Kurt Phillips, at courtside watching the games tonight. Are you surprised, as we kind of are, that the A's hanging in as well as they are?
Not only surprised they're hanging in, but at times they've taken the lead. I wonder if maybe the first game, you know, they get out there, they don't know each other too well, except for maybe playing against each other, a few of these guys during the season. But I think they've learned who's going to handle the ball, who's going to shoot from certain areas. And, of course, you're wondering, are they tired here too? But they're still only about 6 points behind, and we're in the last quarter, so they certainly have a chance to make a run at a win here.
Couple of good ball games going on. Steve, let's go back upstairs.
Jacobson from the baseline. No good. Tipped up and saved by Bergen of Millbank. This is Stahl. Bounce pass to Hughes. Around Jacobson. Puts up the shot on the baseline. Good. Travis Hughes with 14. It's 95 to 91. The double-A by 4. Jeff Mack puts up a shot. Off the rim, no good. There's the offensive rebound by Leiferman. He scores. Leiferman with 15. 97 to 91. Hughes to Godel. Godel for 3, but had the shot partially deflected by Mack. Gets the ball back. Shot no good. Morlock with the rebound. So you wonder now if the double-A might take over here in the fourth quarter. Jeff Mack for 3. Got the ball from Morlock, and Mack now with 7 in the game.
Steve, this might be the time of the game they're going to have just a little bit more gas, but then Hughes comes right back with a 3.
Travis Hughes now with 17. And we're going to have a timeout by the Class A All-Stars with 8:14 to go. We'll be back in 1 minute. Now we're back here at the Corn Palace. A shot put up by Seaton is partially blocked from behind. And here come the A All-Stars, down by 6 at 100 to 94. Bergman, cross pass to Marshall. Shot up, short. There's little Donnie Godel with the rebound. He puts it up on the baseline. Donnie Godel now with 20. It's 100-96. Jason Swan. Shot from the top of the key for 2. Jason Swan has an outstanding jump shot. He's got 13 in the game. Godel being guarded by Swan. Back out to Betelgeuse. The top of the key. Inside Bergman. Bergman's going to be fouled by Jason Swan. Reach-in foul. 7:20 to go. It's 102-96, and we've already hit the 100 mark. That over's looking pretty good, Tim.
Yeah, absolutely so. Might just remind the folks, too, that after the ball games, the MVP is going to be handed out to both A and AA, and we'll stay down at courtside for those, Steve.
Okay, as the shot put up by Bergen was no good. Miller trying to get it back to Seaton, and that ball goes out of bounds. So, turnover by the AA. Brent Seaton getting a workout, trying to chase down Miller's outlet passes here in the second half. And Marshall with the basketball. Heath Marshall to Stahl on the wing. Drives over Miller, puts up the shot, no good. Gets the rebound, loses the ball inside the lane. There's Bergman. And another reach-in foul going to be called on Swan. So Jason Swan is going to pick up his third.
Steve, you mentioned Brent Seaton. That's going to be kind of a treat for him to be in here tonight. He didn't get a whole lot of honors throughout the course of the season for Mitchell, although we know that followed him, that he came on strong the end of the season, did a lot of things for the Colonels. But he's getting a chance to maybe get some college coaches looking at him here tonight.
Well, at 6'2", possibly an off guard, can handle the basketball, but I think you might look him as a small forward, like in the SDIC. So a chance if he wants to play college basketball. He's been playing pretty well tonight. So 102-98 here in the basketball game. 6:50 to go in the game. Here's a lob to Miller. Puts up the shot. Blocked by Bergman. Gets the ball back and a reach-in foul by DeSpiegler. So 6:44 to go. Godel leads the A with 20. And Leiferman leads the AA with 15. Jacobson with 14. Jason Swan with 13. Boer to throw it in to Jason Swan. Baseline jumper. Rolls and goes for Jason Swan. He's got 15. He's an outstanding shooter. Godel penetrates. Trying to get the ball down low to Bergman. Into the hands of Seaton. Out to Swan. Here's Miller for the jam. Oh, the crowd liked that one. A jam by Miller. It was set up nicely. This is Marshall for 3. That's no good. Ball loose. Hone saves it. And Tim, I tell you what, just watching Bergman and Hone underneath, there's a battle going on between those two guys.
They are hitting hard, and the referees are letting them go. Jocko's not calling them all that close here tonight. Well, you don't want to in an All-Star game. You don't want people fouling out, really. But they're letting them bang pretty good underneath.
So some substitutions here. Hughes underneath, blocked from behind by Miller, but he's going to be called for the foul.
I would call that last fairly big-time jam by Doug Miller.
He got up there.
Two-hander.
So Hughes, Travis Hughes, with 17, going for number 18 to shoot 2. He's got the first. It's 106-99. Second shot good by Hughes. He's now got 19. 106-100. Swan penetrates, gives it to Boer off his foot. Back into Swan, but he's on the line. And the A hanging tough. Under 6 minutes to go. They're down by 6. Hughes penetrates. The shot short. And what do we got? An offensive foul on Travis Hughes.
Number 43.
So for Travis Hughes, that I believe is going to be his 5th foul, and yes it is. So Travis Hughes finishes the night with 19 points from Stanley County, and on the year, I believe he averaged 23 points a game.
We'll see if we can talk to Travis here a little bit later, okay?
You bet. Swan. Now top of the key, Miller for 3. Off the back of the rim, no good. Low-tech high for the rebound into the hands of Betelgeuse. He wants to run to Godel. Godel is going to be fouled by Swan. That'd be a good opportunity, Jim.
We're down on the bench and going to have a couple quick comments here from Travis Hughes, Stanley County. You played a couple of great ball games tonight. I'm sure you wish you were still in there, but you satisfied with what you've done?
Well, I played pretty well. I'd like to be in there, like you said, and I came out and just wanted to play hard and have fun, and that's what I did. So, yeah, I'm satisfied.
Travis, you made any plans for after school going on to college or anything?
Yeah, I'll go on and try to play somewhere in South Dakota here, and as of right now, I'm undecided.
Haven't narrowed it down at all. Hey, I'll tell you what, you guys, for second game tonight, you guys are hanging in there, 6 points down with 5 minutes to go. This would be kind of a nice upset to beat these AA guys, huh?
Oh, yeah, it'd be nice to win this. We had that first game. We are a little bit tired, but like I said, we're playing real well.
Thanks for talking with us, Travis.
Thank you.
Travis Hughes from Stanley County. Steve?
Okay, Godel makes 1 of 2 free throws to cut the lead down to 5. Maddox for 3 on the wing, short. There's Leiferman again with an offensive rebound. That's going to be a jump ball. Betelgeuse again, for the second time of the game, ties up Pete Leiferman. But the possession arrow indicates it's the AA basketball. Jacobson to throw it in. And almost, yes, it's going to be a 5-second call. As the ball was loose on the floor, and no one touched it within 5 seconds, so a turnover, and the AA can cut the lead again. They're down by 5. And a timeout called by the A All-Stars. We'll take a short timeout and be back in 30 seconds. Time. It's 106 to 101 with 5:16 to go in this 3-class shootout. If you just tuned in, the A All-Stars beat the B All-Stars 105 to 102 to reserve the right to compete against the AA. And the AA leads 106 to 101. Betelgeuse, baseline jumper too hard. Ball tipped out, and Jeff Mack of Aberdeen Central controls. 5 minutes to go in the contest. Mack in the corner to Maddox, back to Leiferman. Leiferman had the ball stripped into the hands of Hellwig. Lobs it out to Bergwijn on the baseline. Bergwijn shot up, blocked by Jacobson to Hellwig, and he'll put it in. Rick Hellwig now with 10.
Steve, that is exactly what Coach McDermott wanted, but he wanted to set up Hellwig last time with a double screen at the side of the lane, but as it turns out, he got the basket on the fast break, so they'll take it.
Jacobson, double team down low, gives it to Leiferman. Shot up, off the back of the rim, no good. Out bounce to Godel. Godel puts up the shot and scores. Donnie Godel over a pretty good defensive player in Jacobson for 2. And Godel with 23 points in the game. They're within 1. Mack and the penetration to Jacobson. Jacobson with 16 off the nice penetration assist by Jeff Mack. It's 108 to 105 in favor of the AA. Jason Stahl on the wing. Back to Godel, top of the key. Now Hellwig, 3-pointer, top of the key, off the back of the rim. And there's Leiferman with the rebound. Under 4 minutes to go in the game. Jacobson will go all the way, put it up too hard, no good. Godel with the ball, it's 2-on-3. He's got to stop. Free throw line jumper short. And there's Leiferman again. He's got a bunch of rebounds in this one. 108 to 105. Mack for 3. That's good. Jeff Mack now with 10. And it's 111 to 105. The only players not in double figures as Godel. Or check it. As I looked down, Tim.
Jason Stahl.
Thank you. I looked down. I didn't see who scored. My mistake is the shot was put up, no good. There's the 8 swat again as Godel calls a timeout. So 111 to 109, 2:57 to go.
Steve, maybe we want to keep it here, and
okay.
We'll try and get in a huddle here in just a little bit. But I'll tell you what, both these teams are getting awfully tired the pace of this ball game right now. In fact, Brian McDermott is going to let them sit down and take a little bit of a rest. Doesn't look like he's really going to tell them a whole lot, so maybe we'll take a break here. He just wants to give them a chance to sit down and catch their breath with 3 minutes to go. We'll take a short break. We'll be back in just 30 seconds.
Our game and not knowing who scored. But luckily, Tim Smith was alert as usual to notify me up here in the booth who scored. It was Jason Stahl. 111 to 109. Jason Swan, no good. There's Seaton with the rebound. His shot, no good. And an outlet pass. And the A, even though they're tired, are still running with the basketball. Jason Stahl for 3. That's short. There's Bergen with the rebound. He puts it up to tie the game. Bergen with 17, and we're tied at 111. 2:30 to go in the game. Double A. Boer inside. Brent Seaton. Back to Boer. Out to Doug Miller.
Steve, we'll see how the A plays defense here now. That's what Brian McDermott was really talking about.
And Hellwig knocked the ball away from Hone, but he got it right back and put it up and scored. And Brent Hone now with 12.
Now, last time out, he says, we got to get after some people. I know you're tired, but you got to go. There's only a couple minutes left. Play defense. So that was his message there in that last time out.
Well, here's a lob inside, and a foul going to be called on Seaton with exactly 2 minutes to go. So the Double A leads by 2, 113-111. Donnie Godel's going to check back in as the foul was on Jason Swan, or check that, Brent Seaton, not his second. So Chad Bergen from Millbank going to shoot the 1-on-1. Free throw's good. Bergen with 18.
Fans sure can't complain. They haven't been treated to a couple of good, close ball games.
That's exactly right. And the second free throw good, and we're tied again at 113 to 113. An NBA score with 1:55 to go. Jason Swan at the top of the key. Doug Miller on the wing, trying to look inside to Jeff Boer. Boer goes away. Now Hone comes across. It powers inside and scores. Brent Hone with 14 in the game. The Double A up by 2 with 1:35 to go. There's a lob inside. Berggren can't get it. It's over his head and out of bounds.
Berggren knew it was coming, too. He tried to get back, but he had a man right in his way. He couldn't take that drop step. If he would have got there, I think he would have got up for that one. The old alley-oop would have worked pretty well.
Here's a lob inside to Hone, and the ball was last touched by Hone. And the turnover. And the A has a chance to tie or take the lead with a three-pointer with 1:25 to go. Jason Stahl from Freeman, being gutted by Doug Miller of Sturgis. Here's a steal out front. Stahl gets the ball back. And a timeout by McDermott. So, Tim, I think we might get a chance here at the timeout to stick the microphone in and see what Brian McDermott wants to do.
We'll head that way, Steve.
Okay. Brian McDermott calls a timeout. His ball club trails by 2 with 1:18 to go in the game as Tim fights his way into the huddle.
Donnie, you'll be out here. Okay. Jason, we want you underneath. Okay. Let's get George. George is there. Okay. Chad, right here at the top. We got who all we got? Give me the 5 that are here. Okay, George. What we're gonna end up doing, Donnie's got it up in here. We want who don't we have here? Jason. Jason here. And then Heath here. What we want to do is Donnie dribble at Heath. George go away. Heath go down. And we set the double right in here. And George keep coming. Donnie, get her all the way over to the side.
They're talking there about setting a double screen down low, Steve, for George Betelgeuse, who is going to try and come off that screen and get like about a free throw line jump shot off if he can. We'll see if it works.
Okay, it's 1:18 to go in the game. The A with the ball and down by 2. Godel going to dribble around to the right side. Betelgeuse comes across the double pick. The shot not there. He's going to try to take it, partially blocked into Berggren. Shot up short, and Brent Seaton's going to be fouled by Betelgeuse. So Brent Seaton will go to the line to shoot with 1:07 to go.
Well, that play that they diagrammed out worked pretty well. The shot just wasn't quite there for Betelgeuse, and then he tried to get that ball inside, but another split second, and he would have had time to put it up, so it worked pretty well.
Now Brent Seaton with 10 points in the game, trying to extend the Double A lead. He'll shoot the bonus. And the shot up, short. There's Doug Miller with the rebound, puts it up, no good, fouled by Berggren. So Chad Berggren will pick up the foul, his 4th, and Doug Miller will go to the line. Miller with 10. Kind of going down, Leiferman has 15, Morlock with 14, Brent Hone with 14, Jeff Mack with 10, Jacobson with 16, Craig Maddox with 9, Jeff Boer with 6, as Miller's free throw is good. Miller now with 11, Jason Swan with 15 and Brent Seaton with 10. So when you got 116 points, you're going to have a lot of people in double figures. And Miller's second free throw, no good. Jason Stahl with the rebound. Outlet to Godel. They trail by 3. A minute to go. Godel, shot up, off the glass and good. Godel with 27. It's down to 1 at 116 to 115. 50 seconds to go. Swan penetrates, puts up the shot, off the rim, no good. And the A with the rebound. Jason Stahl has the ball partially deflected into the hands of Jeff Boer. Jason Swan with the steal. Seaton, baseline in the lane shot, and he's going to be fouled. Ooh, a big break for the A.
Well, how many times have we seen Jeff Boer, Steve, come up with a steal, a tip ball, whatever, that makes a big difference in the ball game. And right there, they were coming out 3-on-2 were the A's, and Boer tipped it away from Jason Stahl right about the center jump circle. Big break there for Double A.
Well, Brent Seaton, who just missed his free throw, is going to shoot and makes it. Seaton with 11 gives the A team a 2-point lead with 35 seconds to go. Seaton, free throw good, and the Double A leads by 3. 118 to 115.
Brian McDermott yelling, let's get a good one now.
Betalyun drives the baseline. He's going to be hammered by Seaton with 29 seconds to go. So Betalyun drove the baseline and tried to do a reverse layup, and Seaton came over and clobbered him. So 29 seconds to go. Betalyun has a chance to cut the lead to 1.
Brian McDermott talking defense again here, Steve. He says, now we make these, we got to put some pressure on. We got to get that ball back with 29 seconds to go.
So Betalyun going to shoot 2. First one up and good. Betalyun with we have him just for 7. And the second one is off the back of the rim, but he gets his own rebound. Betalyun. Godel tries to get it inside. The Betalyun stolen away by Brett Hone, and Hone's going to be fouled by Jason Stahl. So they got the break on the missed free throw. Betalyun got the rebound. Then they tried to throw it back into him, and they threw it away. So Brent Hone will go to the line to shoot 2 with 21 seconds to go. Hone with 14. Tim?
Well, right here, Brent Hone can, with 2 free throws, put the A squad in a pretty tough situation, put them down by 4. But if not, we got all kinds of three-point shooters on the floor. It might come down to that last shot.
Shot up, short, tipped around, rebound by Betalyun. They've got a chance to tie or win the game, possibly. Godel inside the lane, shot up is no good. Bergen with the rebound, he scores to tie it up. 10 seconds. Here's the ball to Brent Seaton. Seaton for 3, in and out. Jason Swan, up 2 seconds, it's good. And what do we got? Is there any time left? Jason Swan.
Nope, it's going to be it. Brian McDermott wanted the timeout. The ball went through the net with 2 seconds to go. Jason Swan on the rebound, and he just didn't get that timeout. So a great finish here. The Double A wins it by 2 points. Couldn't ask for a better game, Steve.
Well, the crowd that's here gives them a standing ovation. What a ball game as Jason Swan on a missed shot by Brent Seaton with 1 second to go gives the Double A an exciting 120 to 118 victory over the A squad, who fought a great game here tonight. We'll be back after we take this commercial timeout. Tim, do you want to have a chance, or should we go to commercial break?
Well, maybe we want to hold on right here.
Okay.
We're going to get the MVP awards. We'll just let the folks know who they are, and then we'll take a break. Donnie Godel is going to be the most valuable player for the A's, and I think that's a great choice.
Yeah.
Not only scored well, but boy, a number of assists. He really was a floor leader there. And he's headed to Northern. And Jason Swan is going to be the MVP for the Double A's. Jason with 17 points here tonight. Of course, Jason Swan from Sioux Falls, Washington. So congratulations to Donnie Godel and Jason Swan. Steve, let's go back up to you.
Okay, your final score here tonight, the Double A 120, the A 118. And in our first ball game, it was the A 105, the B 102. We'll take a 2-minute break and be back at the Corn Palace in 2 minutes.